Alright guys, welcome to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I had originally planned on recording this after we finished recording Human Revolution a few months back, but then Devil May Cry 5 popped in my head and I started looking at that a little more and I was like, you know what, this is looking pretty appealing. So that's why I recorded Devil May Cry 5 after Human Revolution. And then after that I went Just Cause 2. And then just recently I finished recording Dying Light 2. So this is I'm getting Mankind Divided up on my channel a little later than I wanted to, I'll be honest. But you know what? It's fine. We're here now. Now I will say that I have played through this game once before, but I barely remember anything of the story, so some of the things might not be first time reactions to seeing them or finding them out, and then others are just going to be me completely not remembering anything of it, and it's just that whole thing. There will be moments where I'm like, oh yeah, that happened, or yo, what? Just some sort of, there will be some sort of reaction, I bet, but anyways, I think that's really all I have to say. I just want to say thank you guys. And one more thing is I want to say thank you all so much for just keeping up with my content and all that and watching my videos. It really means a lot to me that you guys keep coming back for more. And I always love seeing the comments on my videos because it lets me know whether you guys are liking what you're seeing or not, and just it just really motivates me to keep doing this. It could also just be the fact that I love doing this, but I mean, hey, what are you gonna do about it? This YouTube is something I planned on doing for years, and when I started my channel like 3 years ago, I had originally, like, because I started my channel during the COVID lockdowns, I originally just thought of starting YouTube and hoping to do my best to try and post videos that could put smiles on people's faces during that time, because we were kind of isolated from each other. But you know what? That doesn't matter anymore. But here I am still trying to do that. Anyways, I think it's all I had to say now. So without further ado, thank you guys again. Love you all, and let's do it.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett, even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the Aug in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before, Fedorova. woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's first lady of news wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Sarif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers. I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
So go with a non-lethal approach because that's just what I like taking. But if I remembering the prologue correctly, I think I'm gonna want distance, so tranq rifle.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your number one priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Man, look at this game. I still can't get over just how amazing this place looks. Like, this is just the prologue too. Okay. I gotta actually bind all of this stuff. I gotta go through my keybinds and stuff. Track that. Reach software. Accessing DLC. Guess what? I know. Yeah, I already know how to do that. Okay. Let's see. We already have all of this. So you know what? May as well put it to use. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to drop our normal tranq rifle. We're gonna make use of what we have. And besides, the Elite Edition tranq rifle takes up. Oh, it actually does take up less space. I didn't know that, actually. That's good to know. Okay. So we got that. Take. Of course, you need the Elite Edition 10mm. Okay. Just a bit of inventory management. That is the one thing about these games that is always very, very tedious. And yeah, take that. I'll leave the battle rifle alone for now. I'm not saying I'm not gonna use it, but alright, that should be good for an IM. Okay, so now figure this out. I always like having my pistol on one. Because of my pistol on one, it's just like the easiest and most default button in my brain. So now that we have all this, I'm going to take the ammo. And then I think I'll save the gas grenades and smoke grenades. Anyways, there we go. That'll do. Alright. Control schemes, I don't need to worry about that. Eh. You know, I forget you can just punch that open, then... Because I almost forgot that you can punch open those little vent covers, but holy... I still can't get over this. It's amazing, bro. Ah. Right. Now, let me take a look at the augments that I have. So we got... This is all just the basic stuff. Then we got level 1 hacking. We got smart vision, cloak, type. Let me actually look at hog wheel to help. Okay, so I'm gonna assign that to X. Like silencers. You know what? The Typhoon I'm actually gonna move to my quick activation. That's my mouse 5. Then we'll move smart vision. Nope. Smart vision over there. That there. And then cloak. Put it on X. My keybinds are a little weird. But it's much easier than using F1, F1, F2, F3, and F4. I'll be honest. Alright, let's continue.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Hang on. Because we are playing on Give Me Deus Ex difficulty, I need to reactivate or re-enable objective locators, pickup outline, and all that. I don't really care about my reticle. Seeing as how I'm either going to be aiming down the sights most of the time, or I'm going to have a laser. Okay, I think. See, the prologue is something I will remember quite well. Oh, we almost died. Because of that. I'm not saying the prologue is going to go by faster than what will come in the future. Because it by no means will go any faster.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Just means that
Access granted.
just means it would get through the prologue faster than usually. Okay. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I will actually go through the tutorial modes and stuff. That. Completed. Exit, reset. Alright, cool. I will go through the tutorial stuff just because there's an achievement Just because you get an achievement for doing it. Alright, this guy doesn't even know. You don't even know what's about to hit him. Hang on, guys. Watch this. Hey, buddy. How you doing? And I've always loved the takedowns in this game. What do you have on you? Pistol ammo. Need that. Now, I can't pick up regular 10mm pistols for pistol ammo. Because for some reason, that's just how the 10mm elite pistol is. You can only get ammo for it from 10mm ammo pickups, and not pistols. Because if you take a pistol, you just take the pistol. You don't get penthouses.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
We gotta move fast then. In tutorial mode. Oh, wrong button. That was the wrong button.
ها؟ في ايه؟
Completed exit. I'm so happy that was just in the tutorial, because if it was not, then we would have just used up one Typhoon ammo. We would have just used up one thing of Typhoon ammo and regretted it probably. So I am so happy that was just a tutorial. Hey buddy, how you doing? The event I can jump up to.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
عشان المخزن من المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Ah yes,
There's
can't
too much
understand the
riding
words
on
they're
this
saying.
thing. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Good night.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me?
Real funny, McCready.
That was
Combat
fast.
tutorial.
You installed the signal booster already?
V's my quick inventory. Okay. You know what? I might change that actually. Use a hypostim. Would that be this button? I don't know. Should be.
عشان
Who
المخزن
knows?
والمخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this thing.
Eh. Here we go.
المكان ده المفروض يكون هادي.
And exit.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected.
There's the
It's like
achievement.
someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Alright, I need to use a biocell. Oh, wait, did it? No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. For a second, I thought it, used up my hypostim for real. I was about to not be, very
المنطقة كلها
nice.
متأمنة. حول.
He's gonna get it.
When are we getting out of here?
Hey,
Hopefully things are as smooth on Sing's end.
Nothing to report. Over.
there we go. Alright, think. What we got? Down there. Okay.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
I think I'm coming up on that signal booster now, actually. If not now, then I'm getting closer to it. I don't know why it sounded like I shot that thing twice. I only fired once. Take that extra smoke grenade. Why not? So we wall. So is. Man, sometimes I forget how smoothly this game plays. Yeah, so I can just climb on up. Will we? Nah. One thing I do like about this game is the fact of is how much they improved on the there it is. There's a button. It's how much they improved on the stealth gameplay and how you can move from cover to cover so seamlessly. Good. Hey, good old hey buddy, over here. Check behind you. You just get punched in the face. Classic. There we go. This is actually going smoothly.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
المنطقة كلها متأمنة. حول.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبقى لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Double takedown. Knock him out unconscious, and here goes a single booster.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
I'll just open that locker. Don't mind me. Now that we got that out of the way. Come here, buddy. Ah, so clean, dude. I absolutely love the takedowns in Deus Ex. Oh, we got a pocket sector, hang on. This would be a suit. It's Frankenstein lab. It's Frankenstein lab. Frankenstein. Speaking is not on my side today. It is failing. I'm failing miserably to speak English. No, you do not see anything. Come on, fall down. Thank you. secretary. Talks too much. Ah. So just from reading those pocket secretaries, I'm guessing they're on to sing.
There is something.
I don't know how I missed like that. That was way too close.
We have no visual contact. We barely have audio contact. اهدى كده. أخيرا الصفقة دي هتجيب لنا كل الفلوس.
And this guy's getting the least takedown. Ooh, baby. Okay, no, come to think of it, maybe I should take a machine pistol just in case. I don't know why I didn't think about it sooner. But it's whatever, it is what it is. This is what dead civilians we saw earlier in the cutscene. Okay, unimportant. Ooh, this one, need that. So we're gonna be we're gonna be embracing our interlude goblin again with this game. So that means we're gonna be running around looking for ammo and stuff. Alright, I think that'll do for now. There's a vent. Where does this go?
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Firm. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Very funny, McCready.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I do a lot of unnecessary hacking.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. Alright, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire! Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Cover me!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Rushing in! Take the shot!
Enemy positions are cleared. Strike Force, tombstone that fucking chopper, please. Jensen, step it up. That chopper's about to take off.
Jensen, we're out of time here. It's now or never. You've got to stop that chopper.
Miller, no go on target. Repeat, no.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
What kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people?
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recover option.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Serenade Industries closely towards the
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All but 3. However, we did manage to extract the majority of the shipment.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale of success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hot off.
Everything should be in order.
No, I'm afraid they are not.
What? What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife see.
You, come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
What is your name? Vladimir Shukowski.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
We could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been there a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
Okay, I wait here.
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that.
You brought this on yourself.
Get your hands off of that.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother...
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Oh wait, gotta hit the stash on the floor. Got an ebook. There's no point in trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do. I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly, as after all, you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? And after reading that first paragraph, before looking at the bottom, it's like, this sounds like Pritchard, and it is Pritchard. It had Pritchard written all over it. So that's Sarah from Taeyong. Alright, so this has to do with the events of the first game here, I think. Yeah. Triangle code card. Welcome package from Juggernaut Collective. And is that a map of... Is that a map of places with the Juggernaut Collective? Or what is that? Wrong button. Interesting. Triangle code's been hidden around the game's scan. I'm using the Deus Ex Universe app. Okay, so that's like stuff I can do with my phone, but that has... it doesn't exist anymore. Reading this, Britannia. Hey, it's Quinn. Got a little welcome package. You know what, Mark, to leave. You need to get in touch, memorize the sites, use them sparingly. We've got other people using them too. We just pilot will contact you better once before. Spanish girl. Spanish girl with the largest sidearm in Detroit. Wait, who was that? Yeah, in a few days, the pilot will contact you better once before. Spanish girl with the largest sidearm in Detroit. Who was that? I feel as though I know who that is. Figured I made someone permanent watching it back. Glad you're doing this. Didn't. No, I still don't trust us. You know, the task force is tied to running these activities. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. So we right now have no ammo or anything. We used it all up. Fox software. Hypostim, yes, need those. Painkillers, we'll assign those to my taskbar, or my taskbar. Well, taskbar, hotkey thing, I don't know. Whisper chip, triangle code, and we got all of that I'm not gonna bother with.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam.
Juggernaut Collective, the hacker named Eli. If you guys, just feel free to pause the video if you guys want to read those.
You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Task Force 29.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well...
I do not want the wine.
Life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
Computer here?
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Chang. Yeah. This place is target. We're all targets. Okay. Smart home.
As you wish.
Panel. Putting wall panels. Wait, where is that? Ooh. Oh. Wait, hang on. So is that like... Wait, hang on. Did we just... I think... I think by doing that we just bugged... I think we just bugged the game, guys. No! So our game bugged out when we went to close the stash, because I'm so used to just pressing my escape key to close inventories and all that. I need to remember doing that, and this game brings up the pause menu. But anyways, we were gonna end it very shortly after that. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this first video for Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I am so excited to be bringing this game. Once again, I'm excited to be bringing this game into my channel for you guys. And as always, I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Thank you all so much. Love you all. And I'll catch you for part 2 very soon.